Hi, I'm Lee Labrada, IFBB Pro Bodybuilding Hall of Famer. I'm a former IFBB Mr. Universe and a 7-time top 4 finisher at the Mr. Olympia. I've gone on to launch Labrada Nutrition, which is one of the fastest growing sports nutrition companies in the world. Today I'm going to be taking you through my beliefs and philosophies on training, nutrition, and supplementation. Let's get started. I made the transition from bodybuilding to Labrada Nutrition in 1995. There were a lot of products on the markets that did not meet label claim, and products that didn't taste very good, and I knew that I could do a better job. So I set out to formulate products that were by bodybuilders for bodybuilders. You see, this is my laboratory right here, the gym. I took what I knew, I took what I learned in the field and in the trenches, and I applied that into formulas that would work for people, formulas that they could trust to meet label claim and give them the high quality that they expected. Just like every bodybuilder and athlete out there, I have actually been there and I have done it. Houston, Texas, where I reside, was named the fattest city in America by Men's Fitness magazine at one time. And so when I saw this, and I started getting phone calls from friends teasing me, saying that I was falling down on the job, why couldn't I keep the city in shape? I got it in my head that I was going to call the mayor of the city and do something about it. And that was the birth of Get Lean Houston, which was a 2-year campaign to get Houston off the top of the fattest cities list in America. We were successful in doing that. In 24 months, I was able to rally the entire city using a bilingual program, using the web, using media appearances. Gosh, I was even on CNN's Crossfire twice. And at the end of the 2 years, I appeared on the Today Show with Matt Lauer to proclaim that Houston was no longer the fattest city in America. Well, a lot of the things that I learned in bodybuilding, which it really boils down to discipline and goal setting and being able to do something well and to do it repetitively, because that's what we do in the gym. It takes a lot of effort to come in, it takes a lot of determination, it takes long-term goal setting to force yourself to come into the gym day after day, week after week, year after year. Well, if you apply those same things to business and you pick a direction and you work hard at it and you work intelligently, then success comes. A journey starts with the first step. And bodybuilding is a journey. And it's not a destination, it is a lifelong journey along a path of self-improvement. And that self-improvement starts with that first step. If you don't take that first step, you can't get better. And I guarantee you this, not everybody can get on the Olympia stage, but everyone can improve. And it starts with that first step. Now that you know a little bit more about me, let's take a look at my training. Well, first of all, before I go into the gym, I get my mind wrapped around the workout and what I'm going to accomplish there. Because I'm a big believer in efficiency. So I get into the gym, and once I'm in the gym, I train very hard. I train with heavy weights. I train with high intensity principles, and I really don't waste any time. Typically, my workouts take a 2-on, 1-off, 3-on, 1-off type of a system. I have 3 different workouts. The first workout is chest, shoulders, and triceps, which are all the push muscles. The second workout is back and biceps, which are all the pulling muscles. And then the third workout, I do legs and abs. So think of it as workout A, B, and C. And then what I'll do is I'll rotate those workouts. So if I come in on Monday, I'll do workout A, which is chest, shoulders, and triceps. On Tuesday, I'll do workout B, which is back and biceps. And then I'll take a day off. When I get back on Thursday, I'll start with legs and abs, and then I'll repeat the cycle on a 2-on, 1-off, 3-on, 1-off type of a basis. Typically, I'll perform no more than 8 to 10 sets per body part. A lot of times people will look at my build and they'll go, that's crazy, or you must have been doing more than that to get built up. And the truth is no. I was using heavier weights and I was moving faster, but you can create a lot of intensity in 8 to 10 sets, and that is what helps the muscle to grow. Maybe a larger body part like back that has more intricate muscles, it's really comprised of a number of different muscle groups. I might perform a few more sets, but for the most part I keep the sets low. I keep the rep range at about 8 to 12. A lot of guys will get hung up on taking 1 minute rest between sets or a minute and a half and so forth and so on. You really have to gauge it by your body. Once your breathing stabilizes, that is a good indicator that it's time to perform your next set. So the short answer is, do a set, rest long enough to catch your breath. Once your breathing is stabilized, start your next set. A rest is relative, okay? If I'm feeling really beat, then I'm going to rest. Literally, I might take a nap in the middle of the day if I can. A lot of times, obviously during the week, it's difficult to do that. But the important thing is to fully recover. I believe in active rest, and so I'll do cardio on a day off, or I'll go for a bike ride, or and I'll stay active as long as my body feels good. The important thing is to get plenty of sleep, to get plenty of food, and get that body recovered for the next workout. A lot of times the beginning bodybuilders especially will overtrain. They think that if one set is good, then 2 sets is better. Nothing could be farther from the truth. When you get in the gym, you got to get in there, you got to do your thing, you got to train intensely, and then you get out of the gym where the body then adapts to the stress that you put on it during the workout. But you got to allow enough time for recovery, otherwise you get no muscle growth. Because I tend to be a leaner person by nature, that I have to remind myself to do cardio. But I think cardio is absolutely essential for anybody, whether they're trying to gain muscle tissue or whether they're trying to lean up for a contest. And the reason is that by circulating that blood, it allows your body to get rid of toxins that are built up during the training. It helps to accelerate your progress, so you recover faster, you can train more, and it's just great for your heart and your lungs. So I firmly believe in cardio, 30 minutes each session, 3 to 5 sessions per week. Hey, listen, everybody hits plateaus. Everybody hits periods where they're stagnant and they're not growing. The best thing to do whenever you hit a period like that, take a couple of days off. Not a week off, but take a couple of days off, because more often than not, it's because you're overtrained. Okay, after a couple of days, get back into the gym, but do something different than what you were doing in the weeks leading up to that plateau. That way you stress your body up a little differently, throws a little different stress on it, and it should help to kickstart the progress again. So now that you know about my training philosophy, you can get the full program on the page below. Now let's talk about nutrition. Training and nutrition are equally important. I use the example that they're like the 2 wheels on a bicycle. If one of them is flat or out of order, you're not going to go anywhere. But if they're both in place, it can take you anywhere you want to go. So they're both equally important. And I say that because people will ask me from time to time, well, which one's more important? Or is it 70% nutrition and 30% training? What is it? Equally important. After breakfast, I will eat a meal every 2.5 to 3 hours thereafter. So I'll eat anywhere from 5 to 6 times every day. And again, that will be split up with a protein, complex carbohydrate, and a small amount of essential fats. The importance of frequent meals during the day is to keep the muscles saturated with fuel and to keep them saturated with muscle building amino acids from the protein. If you're doing this about every 3 hours, then you ensure yourself a steady stream of these nutrients and fuel, so that everything is in working order and everything's building. And at the same time, it keeps you from consuming too many calories at one meal, which is what typically leads to people gaining excess body fat. So it helps you to stay leaner by doing it that way as well. The diet was something that I struggled with more when I was younger, but I got to tell you that as long as I'm eating every 3 hours, it keeps my blood sugar stable. As long as my blood sugar is stable, I don't get cravings, to eat anything crazy. Whenever you're trying to build muscle, you're going to consume more protein, you're going to consume more complex carbohydrates, in other words, more fuel. And then when you're starting to diet down for competition, then what you're going to do is you're going to keep the protein the same, to keep the muscle supported with nitrogen, but you're going to cut the fuel back, you're going to cut the calories back to starve the fat. And that is the important difference between off-season and pre-contest. Typically what I do is I just stay with lean foods year-round, which is to say chicken breast, lean fish, a little bit of lean meats, but mostly chicken and fish, plus complex carbohydrates, lots of brown rice, lots of beans, yams, sweet potatoes, oatmeal, and natural grains and the like, vegetables and fruits, and I'll eat this kind of stuff basically 5 to 6 times per day. Now that you know about my nutritional program and my approach to a healthy lifestyle, you can get more information below. Let's move to supplementation now. Well, supplements are important, but let me tell you the secret. Let me tell you the secret supplement that is the most powerful supplement in existence. It's going to shock you. It's food. Food is the most powerful supplement in existence. And I'm a supplement company owner, and I would love to sell you supplements, but I will tell you that food is the most powerful supplement. Okay, now we're there, Labrada Nutrition is there to help people to supplement their diet, but supplements are just that. They're a supplement to food. Most people do not get enough protein in their diet, or cannot or will not, because they just won't eat that many chicken breasts or fish and so forth and so on. So what I'll do is I'll start them on a good protein supplement, or a good meal replacement, and that will help to provide that missing protein from their diet. In addition to that, I tell them to take a good multivitamin. so that they don't develop any kind of deficiencies, a good multivitamin and a good multimineral. So those are your two basic supplements. Once you've got your nutrition program nailed down and you're taking your supplements, your basic supplements, then you can look at performance supplements such as creatine or beta-alanine or any of these other products that help with recovery and help to increase performance. The creatine is proven, over time, to be very effective in developing strength, and developing the ability to do more repetitions in the gym, and it's been shown to help increase lean body mass. It's probably one of the most studied ingredients around. So I would recommend a creatine supplement. Another performance supplement that you should consider is beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is an amino acid that combines with histidine to form carnosine in the muscle tissue. The importance of carnosine is that it helps the muscle to do more reps. So the muscle lasts longer. If you can do more reps, you're going to get stronger and you're going to get bigger. Also glutamine. The amino acid glutamine is probably the most prevalent amino acid in the body. Helps with recovery, helps with muscle building. So I would look at a glutamine supplement. And lastly, I would look at a branched chain amino acid supplement. The branched chain amino acids are leucine, isoleucine, and valine. All of those help, to build muscle tissue and to activate protein synthesis. So the most important thing for you to remember in terms of supplementation is that supplement food intake. Get your food down and then use your supplements intelligently. To get my full training, nutrition, and supplementation program, check out the page below. If you want to ask me any questions, check me out on Bodybuilding.com or Labrada.com. And be sure to check out my 12-week daily trainer. There's 84 action-packed, information-packed episodes on Bodybuilding.com. I'm Labrada, your lean body coach.